I don't know if I'm gonna take that thumbnail with all the books I got, because I got many books. I don't know if there's 4 books that I need to put in that pile, but I think it's gonna be possible. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna regret this. Okay, Walls, time for a book haul. This is a mess. This is completely a mess here. I tried to take a thumbnail, but no, it didn't work. But never mind. Hello Walls, what's up? I hope you're good and welcome in the last book haul video of 2020. Okay, I think that angle is kind of better, but whatever. Hope you're good, Walls. Hope you're ready. I got quite a few books in October, November, December. This is not just a December book haul because I believe I only got 1 book in November, but quite a few in October and quite a few in December. And I also got gifts from you, so thank you for that. Every time I get something from you, I have no words because you don't have to, but it brings me joy and it makes me happy. So thank you, Walls, for all your gifts and for being you and a member of the pack. Okay, I'm just gonna show you first the 4 books I got in October. That was a gift for me because I'm an October baby, and I got, like, I'm gonna show you the first one, the second one, the third one, and the 4th one upside down, but we don't care. So the Arrogant series hardcovers. This is the first time I'm rereading them and rereading them in English because I own them in French and I wanted the pretty hardcovers. I really wish they did like a special edition, whatever, because he wrote actually another book, the over there, but you cannot see, but To Sleep in a Sea of Stars, and I wanted a special edition of this one, but they didn't do any special edition that I'm aware of, so I got the usual like regular covers, and I love the covers. I love the books. I unfortunately didn't like the sequel as much as I thought I would and as much as I loved it in my memories, but that's fine. That's fine. The second book I got myself, and this is actually the beginning of a series, and I got it for the Middle Grade Monthly Book Club. This is A Crooked Sixpence by Jennifer Bell, so the Uncommoners series, and actually I really enjoyed this one. I gave it 4 stars, but I will talk about it more in a wrap-up and not here because this is a book haul, not a wrap-up video, whatever. But this is a middle grade, obviously, and I actually enjoyed it. Fantasy, so yeah. Oh yeah, I'm gonna show you 2 books. I'm not sure if they were already a part of a previous book haul, but this is The Language of Ghosts by Heather Fawcett, who also wrote Even the Darkest Star series, which is actually a duology, not a series, but whatever. I really don't know what to think about it because I haven't read it. I wanted to say I really loved it, but I haven't read it, so I cannot tell you what it is about, except that there is a main character who discovers that she can speak other languages, if I remember well. But I'm intrigued. And then the other book, I'm not sure I showed you already, is this one, so The Invisible Life of Eddie Larue by V. Schwab. I think I told you that I bought it in the previous vlog, but I didn't have the book at that time. So I'm showing you the edition I got because I wanted a beautiful edition and I really loved the other editions as well. And I wanted to pick the blue and gold one, but then I saw this one with the constellation and the stars and I was like, okay, I need this one because actually I truly prefer this one. So. And I haven't read it, so I don't know if it's good. I heard quite mixed reviews. I'm a bit scared. I got myself the Holopox, so the 3rd book in the Nevermore series by Jessica Townsend. I read it and loved it, and it is also a beautiful edition that didn't match the first 2 books I got, but who cares? It's beautiful. So yeah. Of course, I got this one by Shannon Maguire, or should I say Adra Baker, so Over the Woodward Wall. I'm still mourning this book because it wasn't what I was expecting. It wasn't what I wanted it to be. It wasn't like enough for me. I wasn't satisfied and I'm crying inside. So let's not talk about it now. I need to mourn it, to sleep on it 1000 nights and then read it again and then we'll see. Then I got myself this one, so The Castle of Tangled Magic by Sophie because I really did love the house with chicken legs, so I wanted to try one of her other books that I haven't read yet. So this is a middle grade, apparently para fantasy, because it has some kind of wintry setting, I would say, even if it doesn't look like it because there is water and it's not ice, but apparently it counts, so maybe there is some kind of snow at one point, or maybe because it is set in Russia, whatever, because look at the monuments here. So I don't know, we shall see, but it sounds magical, it sounds awesome, so I truly believe I'm gonna love it. But yeah, I don't usually do this. I don't usually buy different editions of the same book. I got an illustrated version of a book I really loved, and this is The Ocean at the End of the Lane by Neil Gaiman and illustrated by Elise Hurst, and it is just a chunker. It has no dust jacket. I love those kind of books, and it is just so dark and so, I don't know, I just love it. It's as dark as the story is, and as beautiful and as deep, and as I wanted it. I'm gonna reread it at some point just because it is illustrated and I want to read it, and it is absolutely beautiful. So I'm happy I got it. I don't usually do that because I'm a collector. Like, I love collecting books, even if I do prefer ebooks. Unpopular opinion here, but I love beautiful books, and this one was so beautiful that I needed it. But usually I don't buy different editions of the same book. There are other books like Six of Crows series that I wanted at some point another edition because it was absolutely gorgeous, but I was like, do I really need different editions of the same book? No, I don't judge any of you for doing it, I just don't do it for some reasons. So yeah. Then of course I got this one, so A Wolf for a Spell by Kara Sutton, illustrated by Paulina Hanunyemi, and it has a wolf, that's why I got it. And yeah, it is a middle grade fantasy I really want to get to. Basically, a brave wolf, a cunning witch, a rebellious girl, together they must save the forest before it's too late. And I really hope it's gonna be one of the picks for the middle grade monthly book club next year, so finger crossed. But I wanted that book. It is gorgeous. It has a wolf on the cover. I believe that all the books I have left here are actually gifts. This was actually a gift from Lucienne for my birthday, I believe. Yes, so in October. And this is The Last Spell Breather by Julie Pike. It is a middle grade. It has a fox on it, so I love it. And look at the cover, it's gorgeous. It is a fantasy. I forgot what it was about. So this one apparently has a main character who doesn't do magic as easily as the others, and apparently there is a spell that is protecting them all that is broken, and I believe she's gonna be able to save her people, or to actually have an important role in it. So I'm really looking forward to this one. And Lucienne, again, thank you so much. I'm gonna keep saying thank you and thank you and thank you because this is a gift from Lean. So Into the Drawing D by Mira Grant, aka Shanna Maguire. Yeah. And apparently it is a very dark story, like horror-ish, with sirens. I don't know more about it. I know that Yumi Yamamoto actually loved that book and wanted everyone to read it, but just the cover and like the hand. This is a hand, yeah. And I believe it's blood, but I want to know about it. It is quite a beast, but I don't care. It is Shanna Maguire. So I really want to read it. Thank you, Lean. Then I got a book by Tamar that was just perfect because I was just talking to Jade about Sophie Anderson's book, and she was saying that it was better to actually read them in publication order. So The House with Chicken Legs, and then this one, so The Girl Who Speaks Bear, and then only after the book I showed you a few books before. Where is it? Yeah, and then only this one because she wrote that one last, so it was better to actually read them by publication order because apparently the characters, they make apparitions. Do you say that? They make an appearance? Apparently characters from the previous books will come in the next books, if that makes any sense. So the one before this one was A House with Chicken Legs, so I believe there are characters coming into this one, and then maybe characters from A House with Chicken Legs, and this one into this one. I don't know if that makes any sense. In my head it made sense, but I really can't wait to read that one, especially because the title, The Girl Who Speaks Bear. I want to be the girl who speaks wolf. I cannot wait, so thank you Tamar so much for this one. This was actually a gift from Ashley, and I really love that one. So I already read that one with Lean, but I got this one from Ashley because she actually knew that I loved it, but I didn't own the book, so she got me this one. It is a YA sci-fi that I absolutely loved and read read in no time. I loved it, and because I loved it, I got the sequel. So thank you, Ashley. And I actually got the book the exact same day as I bought the sequel. I didn't buy this one because it was in the store and because I knew it was on my wish list. So I always prefer to check my wish list before buying the book, because I don't want to buy a book someone bought it for me, if that makes any sense. But yeah, I got this one exactly the same day, and I cannot wait to actually continue reading it, and I will read it with Lynn as well. Then I got 2 gifts from me. Thank you so much, me. So the first one is actually the Griffin Gate by Vashti Hardy. I believe this is a book that is for middle grade, yes, but lower middle grade, like on the younger side of it, because of the way it is written. Like, you see the big font, and I don't know, but it sounded intriguing and I love the cover, so I added it to my wish list. Where the Griffin at your service. Can I ask if you've seen a monster in the area? Just like, do I really need more before diving into a book? No, absolutely not. So I'm intrigued. And me got me also this one, so Dinosaurs, the Grand Tour, everything worth knowing about dinosaurs from Ardonix to Zuniceratops. So I cannot believe she got me actually something with dinosaurs, and it's so well done, with like a line, you know, a timeline kind of thing with all the dinosaurs and where they found them, what they know about them, the weight, where they were, and oh my gosh, this is just amazing. This is actually not a book you're gonna read in one sitting kind of thing. I mean, you could, but it's like, I don't know. And I also love that most of the dinosaurs here have feathers, and it is something that is kind of new. It's not exactly new, but it's new from the way like it has been accepted not a long time ago, because it was controversial that actually dinosaurs had feathers. Not all of them, but maybe most of them, maybe a lot of them, maybe all of them. I don't know. I'm not like a paleontologist, but dinosaurs, you know, I have a thing for dinosaurs. I have a thing for animals, wolves, etc. So dinosaurs, dinosaurs are just beautiful. I wish I was, was a paleontologist. Just beautiful beasts, and what we can actually get from them, like study them, etc. Imagine they were. But yeah, well, that's it for my last book haul of 2020. Let me know if you read any of the books I mentioned. Let me know what is the last book you got from yourself or from someone, or a book you would like to get yourself because you want to treat yourself, because why not? Like, you have to treat yourself at some point. Well, so I'm gonna leave you here because I could babble for hours, but I believe this is it for my last book haul of 2020. I don't know, I probably forgot some ebooks I got, but as it is not physical, I tend to forget about them. But next year I'm gonna do better and write them down so I can talk about ebooks, because I love ebooks. I do really love ebooks, and not every single time, but most of the time when I read a book, especially like a book, not this one because I actually read the ebook before getting the book, but chunkier books, I get the ebook as well, because it's sometimes easier to read a chunky book as an ebook, you know, in your bed or whatever, than actually holding the book or whatever. It doesn't matter. But I'm gonna do better next year and keep track of the ebooks I get myself. But yeah, well, thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to be a part of the pack. Talk to me in the comment section as usual. And until next time, take care, wolves. Bye.